SpareRoom is a website that allows people to look for house shares and rooms to rent, but some of the people that list properties on this website absolutely take the piss. Nice little room in creative flat, workish. Oh, £40 a week in SE7? £40 a week for this room? I don't know what this person's demands are yet, but I would happily oblige. £40 a week in London. Bloody hell. That is literally unheard of. But what on earth does work exchange entail? I am looking for someone interesting and internationally minded. What does that mean? Internationally minded. What does that mean? Oh, I just know the types of people that are letting this room. We got creative flat, internationally minded, must avoid all chemical and other perfumes for health reasons. What? All chemical and other perfumes for health? What? Someone have asthma? But surely if they're doing that in their own room and like with the window open or whatever, it's not going to affect you. No mindless professionals, no business studies students, no hair or beauty practitioners. I mean, I hate to say it, but this just screams trust fund. I avoid factory produced meat, but this is not a deal breaker. 30 minutes from London Bridge near DLR. I need someone to help with a workshop relocation for at least 6 hours a week. You might also be willing to spend extra time to market items on eBay without using AI, please, for 50-50 share of earnings. That's okay. I mean, this is labour in return for a flat, which is very reasonably priced. Arguably, probably the most annoying person to ever live. But still, like, it doesn't sound like a terrible deal so far. I mean, I personally wouldn't go for this because I have a very low tolerance for annoying people. People generally looking for the cheapest room will be ignored. Do not expect all mod cons. No TV license either, so you will be a house guest only. Good conversation is available, however. The bathroom is clean and the kitchen is well equipped. No council tax. What do you mean no council tax? Oh, right, the person renting doesn't have to pay council. That's actually a good deal. It's a really good deal. If you think this could suit you, please send me a message. No apps and no video calls. Telling me a fair bit about your views, interests, and chemical sensitivity awareness. And I can send more to... What do I say? No, cats, chemical... Who the fuck knows what their chemical sensitive awareness is? What does that even mean? That's just something you've made up. And I can send more details and some photos by email if we seem compatible. I'll take the ad down when the room is taken. I don't answer questions before you answer mine. Thank you for your interest and sorry I am trying to be as off-putting as possible here because I want to avoid being deluged with replies that are not replies. I mean, this person seems really annoying, but that's a pretty good deal. What, like, that's like £160 a month to live in SE7. I don't even know where SE7 is, but it sounds pretty central. Oh, okay, it's not very central at all, but still £160 a week for a room in London. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Room to rent on the edge of Hampstead Heath. Hello, I am looking for a lodger in my lovely flat in Southend Green / Gospel Oak. I am a 38-year-old professional researcher and music teacher. The flat is located on a quiet residential street with very little traffic. The flat overlooks Hampstead Heath Park, which can be accessed by the street 2-minute walk. Wow, this is good location, as well as close access to Hampstead Heath ponds and Lido for swimming. I'm looking for a quiet, clean and friendly person to lodge here. You will have the use of the kitchen, bathroom and your bedroom. I work long hours from the living room, so this area is not available for you. What? Well, so they're renting a room, but they can't use the living room. Okay. This space would ideally suit someone working longish hours in the city during the week and leaving the city for the weekend, so you're appealing to a very, very, very specific group of people. And I feel as though if you're the type of person to work in the city and have a house like outside of London and you like move into London for the week while you work, you probably don't need to room share with a very annoying person. Please note the flat sits right next to the overground line and you can hear the trains from the flat. I'm also teaching the violin here in the evenings from 4 till 8:30 Monday to Thursday. Whilst this takes place on a different floor to the bedroom I am offering, it would be audible, so this room would suit someone who is not home until post 8:30 p.m. House rules: no guests, no pets, no use of the living space. That's so brilliant. No use of the living space, no noise after 11 p.m. Please keep kitchen and bathroom clean and tidy. And to be fair, right, I've been linked the room. It looks nice. Like, this looks like a nice flat. Look at that bathroom. It's beautiful. It's a nice living room as well. Shame they can't use it. Right, so we've moved on to a different one here. Use of the washing machine and dryer once per week. Why? That's so weird. Why only once per week? What's going to happen if they wash their clothes twice a week? What if you... Also, that's so inconvenient, right? Because, like, I mean, that sounds all right on paper, but then you got to separate your lights from your darks. That's 2 separate washes, unless you want grey clothes. That's so annoying. Please note, living room is private area for the landlords. Oh, man. Is it? I'm guessing this is a common theme on SpareRoom. Oh, well, okay, this is really strange. So this is another listing. No TVs in room, only in lounge. You will have to use your laptop in room. Why no TVs in their room? What possible disturbance could that be causing? Flat share, £750 a month. Furnished studio with pull-out sofa bed with shared bathroom. Looking for a live-in Airbnb host to manage 2 other rooms which are generally rented for week to 2 week stays. Some guests occasionally use the kitchen which is open. Oh, sorry, you're asking them to do a job for you because you don't want to outsource that to like a company that does that shit. You want someone to do a job for you when they're renting from you. They're giving you money to do a job for you. Another bargain London SpareRoom ad. Ideal persons would be easygoing, possibly creative / medical and working / studying full time and must be out of the house between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. daily. Exceptions are you working studying most days. What's they're renting a room off you and they basically can't go in there all day. Transport links are excellent and night bus service also operates. This is the happy house. This is the happy house, guys. I promise. You're just not allowed in here between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. It's also luxe. What? What does that mean? Hang on, they're charging you a premium for this place by, like, I'm guessing normal rental terms, and they're expecting you to be out between 9 and 5. Well, not just expecting it, they're demanding you be out between 9 and 5. If you don't want someone to rent a fucking room in your house, do not let out a flat. Do not let it out. Like, these people clearly don't want people living with them. Don't let out your room. It's also luxe, hence the premium, but I am as down to earth as they come. I'm sure you are. If you are not a happy person, you won't like it here. Okay. If you don't like good music, good food, and a good heart, what does that even mean? You won't like it here. Hope to hear from you soon. Didn't even spell here right. The bathroom is newly decorated and modern. The kitchen is brand new with Bosch appliances, induction cooker, which is a total dream to cook on. Le Creuset pots and all the cooking equipment required to cook. Oh, Le Creuset pot. Those are so stupidly expensive. I'll look up how much they are, but... Le Creuset. Fuck me. For a pot, right? Let's look at this. For a pot, it's 100. It's down from 200. Who's paying that? I'm sorry. If you're paying £215 for a pot, for a fucking casserole soup pot, you are stupid. I don't care how much money you have. 215 quid for a fucking pot. Are you joking? Alright, so this is a different post. We're looking for a mature, clean, and friendly person working full-time, normal working hours. The room would normally rent for £1,300, although we are offering a reduced rent of £1,200 plus bills, as we are hoping to find someone who has a partner or family nearby that they could spend the night with occasionally and offer us the apartment for 3 to 4 separate nights a month to relax on our own, and they would of course get the same back when we are away. I don't think you can just knock 100 quid off the rental price and go, oh yeah, you know, once a week you gotta fuck off and live somewhere else. $1,300 room for rent, North Manchester. Okay, so this is Craigslist. This is in the US. I was like, what? $1,300 in North Manchester? No, but this is in America. Room for rent. I have a room for rent in my apartment. It is a 3-bedroom. Rent includes 1 bedroom only. You will have access to the bathroom, but you must not shower after 8 p.m. You may use my kitchen. You must clean up after yourself. You'll need to provide your own toilet paper. What? You'll need to provide your own toilet paper. That's a bizarre request. You must provide your own soap and shampoo. That's fair enough. You will have to buy your own food. Fair enough. You will not be allowed to cook meat in my house as I am vegan. Bit overzealous, I think. No music or TV will be allowed after 9:30 p.m. Fucking hell. So you're paying $1,300 to live like a child. Rent is $1,300 a month plus 75 if you want the Wi-Fi. 75 to use the Wi-Fi. That's a fucking markup and a half. Like, I literally buy the best internet I can for my flat, and it's like £60 a month. What on earth kind of Wi-Fi are you getting where splitting it means it costs $75? Oh my god. Weekly room inspections will be done to ensure you are being clean. Weekly room inspections. You their mother. What is this? No pets. I would prefer no company. Oh, man, paying that much for a room and being like, yeah, no, you can't have anyone over. Sorry, you can't have anyone over. No pets. No friends. You can't have any friends over. But if you must have company, they must stay in your room at all times. They will not be allowed to use the bathroom. What? This is my house, not yours. You must follow all rules. Yeah, but they're renting it for... Oh, this fucking night. Some people are a fucking nightmare. Just don't list your fucking flat if you don't want people living in your flat. It is that simple. Jesus, this looks sketchy. What? This lovely swim room is located in a safe and quiet residential area, a short walking distance to Hampstead Heath. The flat is also only 10 minutes away from central London by underground. The kitchen is fully equipped and there is a cosy living room. All bills are included, Wi-Fi free. The moving is only £300, £100 deposit and 2 weeks. Okay, right. It is a bit... I mean, it's $400 a month. That's not fucking bad at all. That's really not bad. I don't know why the person's like complaining. £400 a month. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'll sleep on a bed for £400 a month near central London. Yeah, okay. Bills are included. Free Wi-Fi. This is a nice listing. It's just a bit weird that there's bunk beds, but you know, it looks fine. If you were really desperate, you could use all the money you're saving on rent and get a normal bed for yourself. Or you could have a sleepover with friends, like share it. Hey there, I'm Earth from India and I work as a marketing professional in an ed tech company. I've got a sweet deal for you, an awesome ensuite room to share with me. Or you gotta sleep in the same bed as this bloke. You gotta sleep in the same bed as them. That's nice. With loads of space for all your stuff, both in the bedroom and bathroom, comfy mattress, plenty of IKEA furniture to keep things neat, plus a desk and chair for you to work or study. This guy is definitely looking for a fuck. Like no one wants to rent out their bed to someone. That's ridiculous. £590 a month to share a bed with a bloke you don't know. £590. That's ridiculous. Just take the £400 one and sleep in a bunk bed. House based in Hyde Park, close to amenities, fixtures are generally unsafe and include a kitchen unit which fell off the wall, nearly crushing one of the tenants. Wow, you're really selling this. 40 gas pipes which were condemned by a British gas engineer and a leaking shower, amongst other things. This house is perfect for students or young professionals who don't know their rights and are likely to sign a bad contract or be bullied by their landlords. At least this person's honest, you know? Because I've moved into flats before where there's issues and they're just so fucking annoying because the fucking estate agents, they lie. Estate agents, the biggest liars on earth. Never trust I think I've said this word of advice about 5 times. Never trust an estate agent. They are all dodgy. They will all just tell you what you want to get you to buy that place or sign that tenancy agreement. And when it actually comes to needing them for something, they go ghost. Do not trust estate agents. Actually, to be fair, with rentals, it's a bit better. But when you buy a place off an estate agent, you might as well be dead to them. As soon as they got their little bit of commission, you can fuck off. But with rentals, usually they're generally pretty good. They will just lie to get you in there though. My boyfriend is advertising a room in his flat on SpareRoom and he got this message on there today. Hello, is this room available for couples, as I am looking for a place for both me and my mother, Riaga. You and your mum gonna share a double bed. So this is a listing for a flat on Brick Lane. We are India, a 29-year-old cliche East London hipster girl. Fucking millennial. Originally from the mean streets of Vienna, who works in a weird middle-class Marylebone cafe with mainly rich white customers, but loves her colleagues to death. I don't know why that was important to clarify. That's this description so far is a horrible red flag. She loves her plants, furniture, see what happens when you use her coffee table without a coaster, haha, a margarita and her margarita glass collection, a good movie and book, and the farmer's market on the weekend. She's a semi-vegan and very into a zero-waste lifestyle. Hannah, a 29-year-old occupational therapist originally from Marylebone. It's rare to catch her out of activewear or awake past 9 p.m. on a weekday, but it's not uncommon to see her in an outfit made up, mostly of India's clothes, and a G&T in hand on a weekend. Enjoys ranting about the funding issues of the NHS, discussing most dunkable English biscuit. This sounds like a barrel of laughs, this flat. And watching dog videos. This is so millennial. Hannah isn't a vegan or a vegetarian, but is also environmentally conscious and tries to minimize her carbon footprint. Tim, a 29-year-old, almost 30 Essex OG who works as a press officer for the Labour Party. If you have 4 hours to spare on a chill night and want to see the entertaining, enraged version of Tim, tell him how much you love the Tories, whether you're serious or not. He is definitely the messiest housemate and needs to be reminded to clean after himself on a regular basis. We are looking for someone social who is interested in being part of the family. That sounds oddly culty. And who is looking for a home rather than just a place to crash. We want someone who is clean and tidy, as one Tim is enough. Added bonus if you enjoy environmentally conscious, that's a zero waste lifestyle. I mean, these people they just seem quite annoying, but they don't seem bad. This doesn't seem like a bad listing. Either £1,000 a month each, including bills for use of lounge 2, or £800 a month, including bills just bedroom and other shared areas. I mean, that's a bit more reasonable than just, no, you can't use the living room. Oh my god. I'm guessing this is American. Bohemian apartment share, Morningside Heights. I'm only looking for enough platonic male social nudist to share my 2-bedroom flat with. I've got no racial, ethnic, cultural, or religious hang-ups. I mean, it'd be quite weird if you were listing a flat to rent and you just had no black people on it. No will be allowed or tolerated as a potential roommate. No microaggressions. If you've made it this far in this ad, I take it you've got an open mind to. Oh, yeah, of course I do. The atmosphere / philosophy of the apartment does not allow for overnight The philosophy of the apartment does not allow overnight guests. Are you joking? No. The philosophy. Shut up. No, this person... Oh, a lot of these people sound so annoying. They sound so... The philosophy of the apartment. Shut up. No couples, no pets. I'm looking for another creative, socially conscious... Fuck off. Male nudist who is keen on saving money and community building. Oh, shut up. Whilst focusing more time and energy on enjoying life. An ideal situation would be a minimum 3-month signed sublease contract. Let's test the waters and see how it goes. If all goes well, the initial agreement can be extended in 3-month terms and so on. Yeah, I mean, I've just scanned through the rest of the listing. He mentions, like, being a social male nudist about 20 times. Like, all right, mate, we know you like to get your cock out and you want someone else to get their cock out with you. All right.